Hi there, I'm Laura McHarrie at The Hidden Edge with another tea break tip on how to use business models and tools to help you manage your growing business. Today, we're looking at pricing cycles and what influences your pricing decisions. Both really useful to have a look at to help you consider how changes in the trading environment can have an impact on the perception of your offer. Customers have a concept of just or a fair price. And more often than not, though, it is the actions of your competitors that has an impact on what happens with volume and pricing in your own business. Setting the right price for your product service is very hard. It's the toughest thing that a business has to do, mainly because it has such a big impact on the company's bottom line. So let's start off with having a look at those pricing cycles. One reason for change in both volume and price is the action by competitors. The basic demand curve assumes that all other facts remain constant, but in reality, they rarely do. And in its simplest, there can be a vicious circle, as you can see here. It can easily be seen that such a competitive reaction leads to a price war, and this will have a disastrous effect on any organisation. However, if you consider that the situation from the point of view of one of your competitors, they don't want to lose sales because of your price cut. From your customer's position, it all depends on how they perceive the value. Products rarely offer directly equivalent features, and in fact, it is one of the roles of marketeers to find the way of differentiating their product. This could be achieved through offering additional levels of service so that the customer can decide to place value on the total offering rather than directly comparing identical products. If the customer's decision process is such, the perceived value is a function of its required features and the price that is paid. The objective is to achieve a virtuous cycle, which looks a little bit like this. So we increase the price, we lower the volume sold, but higher the revenue from better margins. We improve the offer and the mix and the promotion, and then higher customer acceptance allows the volume to increase again. Now, the thing is that there's all sorts of impacts on pricing. And here we have an opportunity to have a look at those explanations or examples of what influences pricing decisions. So the intermediaries. If an organisation distributes products or services to the market through independent intermediaries, the objectives of these will complicate the pricing decision. Such intermediaries are likely to deal with a range of suppliers, and their aims concern with their own profits rather than those of the supplier. Competitors. In setting prices, an organisation sends out signals to rivals. Competitors are likely to react to these signals in some way. In some industries, pricing moves into unison. In others, price changes by one supplier may initiate a price war. Suppliers. If an organisation's suppliers notice a price rise for the organisation's products, they may seek a rise in the price for their supplies based on the grounds that they're now able to pay a higher price. The economy. In periods of inflation, the organisation may need to change prices to reflect increases in the prices of supplies, labour, rent, and so on. Such changes may be needed to keep real prices unchanged. Product newness. When a product is introduced for the first time, there are no existing reference points such as customer or competitor behaviour. Pricing decisions are the most difficult to make in such circumstances. It may be possible to seek alternative reference points, such as the price in another market where a new product has already been launched, or the price set by a competitor. Price, quality perception. In times of rising incomes, price may become less important than product quality or convenience of access. When income levels are falling and unemployment levels are rising, price will become much more important. Product range. Products are often interrelated, being complements to each other or substitutes for one another. Pricing is then likely to focus on the profit from the whole range rather than the profit of each single product itself. Ethics and social responsibility. Ethical considerations may be a further factor, for example, whether or not to exploit short-term shortages through higher prices. And finally, substitute products. These are the products which could be transformed for the same use. So, for example, if the price of train travel rises, it comes under competition from cheaper coach travel or more expensive air travel. So there you have a useful exercise that you can do for yourself. So not all of those activities will have an impact on your business. So for you, what you need to do is really consider each of the products or the offers that you have within your business and rank them in terms of red, amber, green, perhaps, in relation to how important they are to you. Then you can start to analyse how you look at your pricing decisions. So there you go. A couple of really interesting business models, one on the pricing cycles, the other one on the effects of certain aspects on your business. Have a go. You can download the templates from the Hidden Edge website. Do share your stories there with me too. I'm building a portfolio of case studies and would love to include any examples you have of things that have worked for you. That's it from me this time. Until next, au revoir, enjoy your tea break.